You know what's kind of crazy about making videos in 2025? We've officially reached the point where typing a sentence can give you a video clip. No cameras, no lights, no editing timeline. Just type, click, and wait a few seconds. Out pops something that would have taken a small team days to put together not too long ago. And this shift isn't just hype. It's real, it's practical, and it's opening doors for people who never thought they could make videos. Small business owners can produce training content without hiring a production crew. Educators can whip up visuals for lessons without investing in expensive tools. Solo creators can experiment and publish faster than ever. That's what this video is about. Today, we're diving into 5 of the best AI video generators in 2025, tools that show just how far this technology has come. Some focus on making lifelike avatars speak your script. Others literally dream up new video scenes from scratch. And one in particular is a lifesaver if you're working with long-form recordings and need to spin them into short, shareable clips. Let's go step by step. Roll to Synthesia. If you've seen an AI avatar on LinkedIn delivering lines in perfect English, or maybe Spanish, German, or Mandarin, there's a decent chance it came from Synthesia. This platform has been around for years and is still one of the top choices for people who want slick, corporate-looking videos. On the surface, it's impressive. You give it a script, choose from a library of avatars, and Synthesia generates a professional video where the avatar lip-syncs your words in over 140 languages. For companies that need training modules or multi-language explainers, it saves time and budget compared to hiring translators and video crews. But here's the catch, it can look generic. After watching a few Synthesia videos, you start to notice the same stiff gestures, the same AI look and Pika in the avatar's eyes. It works fine for a formal corporate message, but for creators trying to build authentic connections with audiences, the results can feel cold and formulaic. And let's not ignore cost. Yes, there's a free plan, but it only gives you 3 minutes per month. Realistically, you'll need the paid plan starting at $18, and if you want more avatars or higher production time, it gets pricey. For individual creators or small teams, that adds up quickly. So while Synthesia is still useful for businesses that need a polished corporate tone, it's not the best choice if you're trying to make content that feels personal, dynamic, and social media ready. Sora. Now let's jump to the other extreme. Sora, OpenAI's big experiment with generative video. Unlike Synthesia, which recycles polished avatars, Sora tries to create videos entirely from scratch based on your text prompts. You type in something like a fantasy forest with glowing mushrooms or a cozy coffee shop on a rainy afternoon, and Sora produces a short clip that looks like it was lifted out of a movie. Sounds incredible, right? And honestly, some of the results are jaw-dropping. The lighting, the textures, the atmosphere, it can look like real footage, not stock. That's why Sora has been buzzing in creative circles. But here's the reality check. Clips are capped at around 10 seconds unless you pay for higher tiers. 10 seconds. That's not much if you're trying to tell a story, make an explainer, or produce content that actually holds attention online. It's fine for brainstorming visuals or setting a mood, but not for producing consistent long-term content. And like most generative AI, it has quirks. Objects can warp, people sometimes look uncanny, and continuity between clips is basically non-existent. You can't stitch them together into a full narrative without it looking jarring. Plus, at $20 a month for the entry plan, it's not exactly cheap fun. So while Sora is amazing for imagination and quick creative experiments, it's not really solving the day-to-day grind of content creators who need reliable, publishable output. It's more of a playground than a production tool. And that brings us to an important point. If you're a creator, your real challenge probably isn't, how do I generate a 10-second clip of glowing mushrooms? Or how do I make an AI avatar deliver my script in German? The real challenge is this. You've got long recordings, podcasts, live streams, interviews, webinars that no one has time to watch in full. And yet, those long videos are packed with moments that could go viral if they were clipped and shared properly. That's where most of these flashy AI tools fall short. They either make something generic and stiff or something short and experimental. What creators actually need is a tool that helps them work smarter with the content they already have. Something that finds the gold in long videos and turns it into clips people actually watch. And the good news? There's one tool on this list that's built exactly for that. Vizard. Now, here's the tool that I think deserves the spotlight, Vizard. Unlike Synthesia or Sora, Vizard isn't about creating something artificial from scratch. It's about solving the biggest headache most creators face today, turning long-form content into short, engaging clips. Think about it. You spend hours recording a podcast, streaming a game, hosting a webinar, or filming an interview. That's great. But most people online aren't going to sit through an hour or more. What they will watch and share are the 30-second highlights, the funny remark, the surprising insight, the mic drop moment. But finding those moments manually, that's the nightmare. Scrubbing through timelines, cutting clips, adding captions, formatting for TikTok or YouTube Shorts, it eats up hours. Hours that most creators simply don't have. Vizard fixes that. You upload your long video, and the AI automatically identifies the highlights. It doesn't just chop randomly, it looks at speech patterns, audience reactions, and conversational peaks to figure out what's worth keeping. Within minutes, you've got a set of ready-to-post clips, formatted vertically if you want, complete with captions. And here's what makes Vizard stand out compared to other tools. It's not just about clipping, it's about managing the whole process. With auto schedule, you can tell Vizard how often you want to post. Say 3 clips per week, and it automatically schedules them for you. No more reminders, no more juggling publishing times. With the content calendar, you can see everything at a glance. Your upcoming post, what's already gone live, and what's in the queue, all in one place. If you need to rearrange or reschedule, it's drag and drop simple. Here's a real example. Imagine you host a weekly podcast that runs an hour long. Normally, editing down into 8 or 10 shareable clips might take your entire afternoon. With Vizard, you upload once, get your clips within minutes, and then let the scheduler handle posting over the next 2 weeks. Suddenly, you're producing consistent content across multiple platforms without adding extra hours to your week. Compare that with Synthesia. Yes, you can generate a talking avatar video, but it won't feel personal, and it won't help you mine the gold from your real conversations. Or compare it with Sora. Sure, you can dream up a fantasy forest, but can you turn your 3-hour live stream into usable content? Not really. Vizard does exactly that, and it does it reliably. That's why I think Vizard is the one tool on this list that creators can actually use every single week, not just as a fun experiment. It's practical, it's efficient, and most importantly, it helps you build consistency, which is the real secret to growth. Pika. Now let's look at something on the lighter side, Pika. Pika has become popular because it's fun. You can type in a text prompt and generate short clips, or use its modes like Peak Effect to transform your photos and videos with creative effects. It's entertaining, and the barrier to entry is low. The free plan lets you try the basics, and the $8 monthly subscription unlocks better models. But here's the limitation. Pika is more of a playground than a serious tool. The clips can be amusing, but they often lack the polish needed for professional use. If you're making content for social just to have fun, Pika is a blast. But if you need consistent, branded, reliable output, it falls short. It's kind of like a filter app. You play with it, you get some cool results, but it's not going to manage your content or save you serious production time. 5. Runway ML. Finally, we have Runway ML, which is arguably the most powerful and feature-packed AI platform here. It offers everything from generative video to background removal, motion smoothing, color grading, and even in-painting for altering scenes. Sounds amazing, right? And if you're a professional editor or filmmaker, it probably is. Runway feels like a full creative suite designed to rival advanced editing tools, but with AI baked in. The issue? It can be overwhelming. There are so many features that unless you're already comfortable with video production, it's easy to feel lost. And while the free version is nice for testing, the advanced features quickly log behind paid tiers, which get expensive. For casual creators, it's overkill. So yes, Runway is powerful, but powerful doesn't always mean practical. If all you want is to get your long-form video broken into short viral clips without the hassle, Runway is way more than you need. So here's the truth. A lot of AI video tools are cool, but not always useful. Synthesia can generate slick avatar videos, but they feel stiff and generic. Sora produces beautiful clips, but they're short, glitchy, and not practical for consistent content. Pika is fun, but it's more of a toy than a tool. Runway ML is powerful, but it's complex and expensive. Great for pros, but not for most everyday creators. That leaves us with Vizard, the one tool that doesn't just look cool on a demo, but actually helps creators win the long game. By turning long recordings into viral-ready shorts, scheduling them automatically, and giving you a clean calendar to manage everything, it tackles the real pain point, time. Because at the end of the day, flashy AI features are fun, but they won't grow your audience. Consistency will, and Vizard is built for exactly that. So if you've been curious about AI video tools but want something that truly fits into your workflow, give Vizard a try. Unlike the others, it's not just showing off what AI can do, it's helping you get results.